I forgot I had the microphone on mute. Hooray for me. Alright, so listen, man. I'm going through the deal on the YouTube and I notice I get a notification saying that there is now a YouTube community tab. Which, you know what's great about that is completely useless unless you have like 2,000 subscribers to your channel, which I find that kind of odd, man. I mean, I get it that you need to be big to access some things, and in certain ways, it can quote unquote motivate you to want to do bigger and better things. Uh, oh, yeah, no, just do videos and shit. I mean, I could try, but I'm doing this for now. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Okay. So I made the I made the mistake of posting my channel on my personal Facebook page just because of I was proud of myself for the fact that I hit 15 subscribers on my channel, and now people I know are starting to check it out, which you would think that would be a good thing, but maybe not. And what the hell was I talking about? Oh yeah, the YouTube community tab where you can add something on and you can have conversations with people. You need to have like 2,000 subscribers on your channel. Minimum, I think. Pretty sure. No, it doesn't say that on the notification for it at all. But you figure that out when you go to look for it and use it. Plus, I asked somebody that runs a bigger channel than mine, like, how are you able to do shit like that? And they're like, oh no, dude, you gotta have a certain amount of subscriptions, subscribers, whatever the hell you call it, which is kind of lame, man. Because like, all right, if you're not everybody starts out big, bro. What am I supposed to use? Where are my tools at? How come you got no love for me? What's up with that? It's pretty lame, dude. Pretty lame. I don't know, man. I mean, obviously, not much you can do about it, but I wanted to bring up the fact that you have to have big numbers behind you to be able to benefit from any of. You really wouldn't need to. I mean, who's really going to use it? I mean, granted, there are some people that use it. I've seen some big reaction channels do it. A couple of rappers that I know, not personally, but I mean, that I follow their careers and shit, they've used it. So, I mean, outside of that, though, what's really the point, right? I mean, if you want to throw a quick message out there and let everybody know, like, here's I'm gonna cut a promo for some stuff I'm doing next week. That would be useful. Let me do that. But that's it. That's all it's really there for. No other reason other than that, which is pretty lame, man. There's a couple of other things. I know this was the newest edition of stuff that they added. I don't know off the top of my head what else there was. But either way, you do have to be you have to be big to use it. Which, am I wrong in assuming that this would help smaller channels as well? Maybe. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. I just thought I would throw it out in the universe and see what comes back. if you are a big channel and you come across this somehow, let me know what you do with something like that. Because I honestly, I don't really see it. Like, look, let me go. I'm on the Wi-Fi, so I can hit my phone, and I'll load up YouTube from my phone. And I'm gonna go through my subscription feed, and I'm gonna see how many channels use this. Like, even my buddy that has 80, well, no, he has 80. He doesn't have thousands upon thousands. But look, Bill Burr don't really. Joe Button has used it occasionally. Like, he just posted something about losing his dog, but his dog was pretty old, so that was good that at least it got to that point. When Theo Von's not using it, damn, Joey Diaz and Lee Syatt aren't using it. So all these big channels don't really seem to be messing with it. I mean, Rogan uses Instagram, I know that. Okay, so here we go. Joe Button podcast. Taking a still of a podcast. That's it, though. There's the only person I see on here that uses it. So what is the motivation behind getting it put up like that? Oh, you know what I think is pretty cool? I should throw this out there, too. That some of the stuff that you guys have thrown at me, I've noticed other channels are just getting to it now. So I managed to come up before the big wave of bigger channels got to it. So I appreciate that.
Come on. Here's a drink.
A drink?
Yes, drink it.
Sparkling water? I don't want that. You want to try it, everybody?
Drink it!
They can't see
Red
you.
Nips!
I don't want it, Red Nips.
Drink the bubble soda, give you ripped nips.
It's not going to give me ripped nips. You hear this, kid?
Red Nips!
Take your seltzer water and...
Okay, I put it in my butt.
Yeah, that's what you could do with it. You can put it in your butt.
And then I poop it out on your face.
Yep.
Into your mouth.
Great idea. Man. See what I got to deal with? Unbelievable, huh? Ridiculous. Professionalism at work, people. Know it. Love it. Enjoy it. Look, man. This is what it is. That's why I like doing this, because it's real. It's uncut. I can't get my shoe off my foot. I'm trying. It's not working out well for me. Hey. You want to see this little pocket dog? Hold on. I'm going to put the camera up so you can see what she's trying to do to me. Hold on. Shit. Where'd it go? It's down here. For a second, I forgot what I was trying to do. Hold on. Let me stick my shoe back on. Because that new shoe smell has definitely disappeared. Oh, trying to fight and struggle to get this damn thing on. Hold on, where's she at? Is she behind me? Hey, come here. Come here. You see her? You see how tiny she is? All she wants to do is dig at my nose, man. That's what she lives for. It's gross. But yeah, I don't know, dude. This is pretty wild that they're doing this. I just don't see what the point is. So now that I got that out of the way, what else am I going to talk about? Well, The fact that this has hit 50 is a pretty big deal. And I want to try to figure out what else can I do? What else should I do? I know I have not. Oh, hold on. I'm getting blown up right now, dude. Hold on. How do I answer it? What the hell? How come I can. Yo.
Yo.
Hey, I'm live right now if you want to come in.
Oh, okay. You know what? I figured as much. That's why you were taking so long to respond.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out. I was trying to figure out how to do it.
Oh, just give me the link. You gotta put the link in there.
Okay. All right, I'll do that.
Yep.
Okay, hold on. Now comes the fun part. We got to figure out how to do this again because I forget. Well, nope, that's the side chat. Wait a minute, I remember. You got to go to this little dude over here. Control C is to copy. Close that. And now I got to go down into my Hangouts and drop it in messages. Now, hopefully, that will work. We're going to find out in a second.
Oh my god.
Yo.
Let's see. Anyway, so what were you talking about?
Well, I originally messaged you because I went on Instagram for a second and I saw that Immortal Technique is saying that there's going to be updates for the album coming over the next couple of days. But now, since there's not really much to go on there other than saying that, nobody probably cares. There is something that just came out. It was an update for YouTube called the YouTube Community Center tab, whatever it is, right? And you can add photos and shit. You can put up a post that people can comment and respond on. And it's
They've had something like that for a while. You know what I mean? Well, there was this one time where I was on YouTube, and all of a sudden I see people were able to like posts rather than comments. Posts were showing up rather than comment. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, oh, so what? So now YouTube allows you to make a text post rather than just a you know what I mean? Not just leave a comment.
right. Well, that was the original question I had was what can you do? What is the purpose? Like, all right, so obviously you need to be.
Always the philosopher, right, Kevin?
Yeah, I mean, you have to be a big channel to be able to use it, obviously, because I don't have access to that.
No,
Somebody,
I think anyone. I haven't figured out how to make a post yet, but I think anyone can make a post.
oh, okay, so then this is all for nothing, because I just watched somebody's video on it, and they were like, you gotta have 2,000 subscribers to be able to use it, and I went
Oh,
into.
maybe I don't know, but I always never mind. That was probably my assumption. Then, like, I hate YouTube sometimes.
Well, the only question, the reason why I bring this up is because if you have a smaller channel, where are the benefits for things that you could use? Like they
No
don't
idea.
seem to really have anything.
Yeah. By the way, damn it, I wonder, I wonder if your laptop is powerful enough to run Discord, because I want you to install Discord and join some of the servers I'm in, so you'll be able to, to get in calls in servers with us.
I can try. I can see. Where am I supposed to go?
www.discord.com, or just use Google, search for Discord app or like Discord, and you should be able to find it. There are two versions. Well, three if you count the mobile app version. There's there's the browser version, and then there's the app version. Now, the browser version may run better on your computer than than the app version, but I don't know. Like,
Can you see this?
hang on, it's not showing anything yet.
Okay, so I'm presenting, but I'm not sharing.
Yeah, no, you need to go to screen share.
Right. I thought if I hit present that everybody could see. All
Well,
right.
yeah, everyone can see, but everyone would just see you, not. Okay, yeah, download for Windows, or what you could do is go up, log in. But of course, you have to.
Make an account.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh no, so hold on. There's even it's they open Discord in your browser. Yeah,
Okay.
username. You can stop sharing now. People are gonna see your information.
Right.
Yeah, stop screen
Smart
sharing.
idea. I would have broadcasted it all over the internet.
Like what the? I mean, it's a good thing I've been on the internet longer than you.
Yeah, really, you're not kidding. Now let's see if I can use it. Cool, man.
Yep.
Now wait a second. Something's going on here. We detected something out of the ordinary going on. To continue using Discord, we need to verify you are human. Verified by email, verified by phone. Let's do the phone deal.
Yep.
Enter your phone number, you will receive a text. If you
Yeah.
say so.
Just don't say your phone number out loud. Obviously.
Do I have to space it like a regular
Uh,
phone number or just put it all in at once?
I think just put it on in at once, but I don't remember right now. Try putting it all in at once. If that doesn't work, trying to put dash, but
Yeah,
like
that's what I did. So I gotta dash it, I think. Let's try that. Okay. Now it won't work. Let's go back and try it again. Open. Something went wrong. Verify by phone. So you've been running a couple of streams lately. What are
yeah,
you talking about, dude? That is my phone number. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe because it had a different country's area code.
yeah,
I
you
don't
gotta put
know.
it to the US or something.
I'm looking for it. We're all the way down at the bottom, I guess. Here we are. That would make sense. I was gonna say, dude, I know my own phone number. What are you trying to do to me?
Are you sure?
Yeah, now I would assume I put the area code too, right? I don't know why I'm asking you
Yeah.
like you know.
I,
Okay, I did it. I got it. Hooray for me. Listen, guys, this is what happens when you have no idea how to use anything and you learn all at once how to do everything.
well, I mean, to be fair, you know, you've had more important things to worry about than the internet.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. I got the message. Oh, hold on. Alright. Now let me see. Okay, it's a 6-digit number. Now I'm not gonna repeat this one either because I don't want the whole site to get all messed up in case there are ways that robots can listen into this thing.
We are the Borg.
Welcome to Discord. From here, things will only get better with friends. Let's take a minute. Uh,
Did you get a phone call?
no, I got a text. I'm trying to see. It says get started. By creating a server, you have the access to free voice and chat to use a
Oh,
microphone.
just forget about the server for now. I'll give you a link to to
Claim your
one of my
account to keep
friends.
all your servers and chats even after you close the browser. All right, hold on. I'm putting in my email if I can spell it correctly. I had to make a password.
Yep. Password is I don't know. Stella is cute.
Yeah, right. That would work.
Not
Damn.
really.
Trying to think, man.
Uh, just think of the craziest password you could ever think of.
Yep, that's basically what it is. Well, you know, I got one. Okay, there you go. Just to make, I can always change it later. Hold on, we've sent the information. We've sent information, or no, confirmation link. Get our desktop app to take full advantage of Discord and in-game overlay, desktop notifications, and global hotkeys. Cool, I don't know what that means. Now, open up the email. Hold on, I'll let you out. Come here. Come on. Alright, thanks for registering. Before you get started, we need to confirm this is you. I like, how many. What do you want from me? I get it though, it's necessary. You have to do this. You gotta do this type of thing. Now, do you add Discord onto your Google thing? Or does
No,
that.
it's completely separate.
Okay.
Think of Discord as a mix between Skype and TeamSpeak.
Oh shit, it has me. It says select all the squares with vehicles in them.
Yeah, I hate those, but whatever.
Select all the squares with vehicles. I did that already. I see what you're doing. You're trying to get tricky because the one end of the car is in the third frame. You're not tricking me. Alright, now, what are you doing? It's opening up on my phone, I guess. I don't want that. Yeah, you're trying to get me to install it. Now that I did it, can I do it? Let me just hit the X here. I'll get the desktop version later. Holy shit, this looks complicated. Well, this just turned into a tutorial on how you download this and use Discord. Or you can add a friend with their Discord tag, activity, library, store, and friends.
Like, don't worry too much. I can show you off air. I can show you off air the ins and outs sort of thing.
Okay. Well, at least I have that up now, so we can do that in a little bit. But, okay, so I don't know if you can use this stuff with smaller channels or bigger channels, and I'm losing everybody.
You're getting a phone call.
Yeah, I know. I'm at Robin's house. That's why. Listen, people, this is not a joke. Real life is happening all around me right now. We got dogs, we got kids, we got phones. It's wild around here.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide. You know what? I better stop singing. That's probably gonna give you. That's probably gonna give you copyright just for singing that part.
That would suck.
She's watching you. She wants you to rap for her.
Oh God, I'm not going rap. I'm talking to Ro right now.
I just want to hear you spit a little bit, Kevin.
Oh, stop it.
Rap something.
We can't even comment on it yet.
What do you mean? You can't? You're trying to, and it won't let you.
Well, no, hold on. I can explain that. You can comment in the chat section, but not the comment section. Like.
Okay, well, hold on. Do you see?
Come back here. I'm gonna break your finger. No. You guys to tell you to stop it.
Gotta love kids.
Nope. That's why I'm not having any.
Okay, if you can see this, this is where you comment. Hold on, I'm spacing it out. Now they said they can see it, but they can't comment. So what does that mean?
Well, as I was trying to say that they can comment on it, just they in the live chat, but they can't leave like a regular comment yet until the video is done.
Right, now they were saying they were trying to, but they couldn't do it. Now I don't know, maybe that's because they don't have an account that they're signed in. But
Well, yeah, that would help to have an account. I
see,
mean,
everybody's learning something today. That and when I was on Instagram earlier, dude, Immortal Technique posted up a story about, I guess, about crooked cops, which was kind of fucked up. He said something that was kind of interesting, where when he got into a fight with some dude, him and his buddy, over some dumb shit with a payphone involved, and when the cops arrested him, they brought him to, I guess, one of the higher ups and was like, dude, do you want to beat his ass before we bring him to jail?
the fuck?
And he was, let me pull it up actually, because while we're sitting here, I wanted to show you this story, or tell you about it rather. It's very small. He couldn't get the writing to.
My dog is in here.
Sweet. All right, check this out. When I
Hang
was
on.
17, yeah.
Okay, let me get out of the game.
Now
I
I
was
can.
playing Portal 2 while I was talking to you.
What's that?
Uh, it's a game. I'll explain later. It's a game.
Wanna play
Go
game?
ahead.
Okay, now just so you can see what I'm looking at. When
God
I was
damn, it's small.
17, yeah, it is. Myself and my lifelong friend Brian, homie in the next picture, posted up at 95 in Madison on Friday afternoon. We were waiting for a call back on the payphone when we got into an altercation with someone who wanted to use the phone. Person threatened me, which I've never taken lightly, and then shoved us. When we started fighting back, they ran away and called the cops on us. Classic. We were handcuffed and thrown in the back of the cop car. After the officers roughed us up and damn near choked my friend, when we were in the police vehicle, the principal of the school came out to see what happened. The cops asked him if they wanted to deal with it internally and have these kids moved to the office instead of the precinct. He looked right at me without even looking back at the cops and said, no, that's fine. You can take him to jail. I never forgot that. Okay, so I misread the beginning of the story. So the point is that this guy could have stopped him from going to jail, but he didn't.
Wow.
Maybe this changed the course of his entire life.
Yeah.
I had never been arrested, or no, I had been arrested a few times before as a young man, but this time it was different because we were 17 and we were taken to MDC, which is New Yorkers commonly referred to as the Tombs. I've heard about these.
Wow.
But first, we stopped at another facility to pick up more inmates. They chained us all together like in the movies. One of the officers said they didn't like how I refused to look at the ground when they stared at me, so they cuffed me to a heroin addict who was going through withdrawals and throwing up all over the bus. Oh, I would have killed myself. Right then and there, dude. Just boom, done. I'm out. Fuck you. That's disgusting.
Well, I mean, yeah, but immortal technique was probably just like, I need to make it through this. Keep your head up high.
Yeah,
Don't show any weakness. That's what they want.
yeah, really. I kept angling his face so that he would puke away from me. I remember we stopped around 3 a.m. and we heard loud bumping music. One of the guys near the door looked through the mesh and said out loud, "We're on 44th Street in front of the fucking club, fellas." We groaned in unison. The cops had stopped to hang out with other cars who were out in front of some local after hours spot. The whole bus started chanting bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. We only shut up when they threatened to mace the entire inside of the bus.
Wow.
Damn. When we finally got to MDC, it was dawn on Saturday. They gave us stale bread and a green bologna, along with some room temperature box milk. Dude, jail food is nasty. I ate the bread and traded the milk for cigarettes. Well, that's how you handle that right there. And we were transferred to a bunch of rooms, then strip searched before being processed into a cell with 8 people with their own small areas. Mind you, it was the weekend. I hadn't realized that meant we were gonna stay a couple of days in there. Yup, because they don't do shit on weekends, buddy. When you go in on Friday, you're not coming out till Monday afternoon earliest. Oh, let's see, where's I at? Because it's so small, I gotta try to remember where I'm going here. Spent a couple days there. Our parents managed to post up bails sometime during all pop this. What the hell did you say? Our parents managed to bail sometime during. Oh, maybe he didn't meant to say pop there. We were sent to another cell on Sunday for processing, in which they eventually stuffed us, 17 people in a space made for 8. Arguments started over beds and food immediately. My friend Brian and I picked a good spot on the floor and slept back to back to protect ourselves in the night. Dude, this is rough, man.
Yeah.
Holy shit. We tried to show no fear in our faces, always the ice grill, as it was called back then. In other words, everybody gets a dirty look. You gotta pretend like nothing that happens is phasing you at all whatsoever.
Yep. It goes back to what I said. You gotta show dominance. You gotta show like echo. You gotta show echo.
Wait, you're echoing?
Yeah, that's my way of saying I'm echoing.
It should be muted. Let me see. Yeah, you're muted. I don't know why you're echoing.
I don't know.
Alright, hold on. Let me get through this thing. Not ashamed to admit I was scared, and Brian later admitted that he was too. I can't tell you how long it took me to stubbornly admit it. We woke up in the middle of the night to screaming and scuffling. People were being slammed up against the wall, and someone yelled, "Get off of me." We stood up and stayed back, hitting the corner of the room as the violence in the dark ensued. Rumblings got worse, and more people ran into the human pile of those fighting. Suddenly, a red light buzzed and the sirens went off. It was the first time I saw what I would come to know as the Turtle Squad. What the fuck is happening?
I don't know.
These were officers dressed in full riot gear, body armor, masks.
Oh yeah, the Turtle Squad. That makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. The Turtle Squad. That I knew it had to be something like weird like that.
Body armor, masks, shields, and they charged into the fray, cracking people left to right with the Black Steel battalions until all the prisoners in the room were hugged up against the wall. They dragged 4 people out and said the next person to make trouble won't see the light of day. Fuck your court date. Whoa, dude. That's scary.
Well, I mean, to be fair, they were, they were misbehaving. They were like causing fights or whatever. So I guess that's fair.
One way to shut it down, but damn, man, it's a
Yeah.
little that's messed up. Trustees were brought in to mop up the blood. A couple hours later at breakfast, quote unquote, we traded our food again, anticipating a release. We hold on. We edged toward the bars and we sat near an old dread posted up by the door. He seemed pensive but not standoffish. Brian, who was a half Jamaican, tried to make conversation and kept asking what the fight was about. The OG told us that before midnight, a man came in and for some reason he had a book with him that the police had let him keep. He said that night some of the others in the housing cell had asked him for the book. The man refused, and they started pummeling him and said, "Oh, I can't even repeat that because I'll get murdered on here." Basically, that black people can't. That black people can't read, right? So I'm assuming it was white prisoners beating up a black prisoner. I don't know.
Well, maybe not. Maybe not. It could be. It could also be black people because we because black people are also racist against themselves.
I see. I know what you mean by that. You're talking about the fact that they use the word in a different sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because because I actually know, there's a couple of black people that I know from the community I'm in. I think you talked to one of them. Wolf is black, so is Drag. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I've talked to Wolf before.
Yeah, but he's black, and he was talking about how how there is a kind of hatred for white people in the black community, like saying that, oh, you're studying the white boy science, or like, you know what I mean, just like weird fucking shit.
I would
You know what
like
I
to
mean?
talk to him about that. That sucks.
Yeah, well, I mean, I could see if he's around.
Just because, I would be curious to get the insight because I've seen what it's like on our side. Being a white person and being around racist white people,
Yeah.
but obviously I have not been. I've been around black people who didn't like white people, or maybe just me in particular. But you know, I don't. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm
It
going
doesn't
to
surprise
invite.
me.
No, okay, I'm going to invite Wolf. I'm gonna give him the link. Is that alright with you?
Yeah, it's all right with me. You can do that. All right, well, just so I could finish this out, they took the book to show everybody else in here that they can take anything they want. We spoke to the old dread for a little while. He told us about his home far away on an island. He told us about a story of a foolish boy who ran away from home in search for fortune and glory, and somehow he wished he had never left. I'm a good writer, but I cannot describe the melancholy nature of his voice without spending the better part of a day. We were leaving, the old man looked at us sadly and said, "You guys better never come back here, man." We nodded and they came to get us. I never saw him again. We made bail in the morning, ate McDonald's, and I still remember what each of us had. Our parents were too happy to have us back for the first few hours until the waterfall of shit came down on us when we got home. I would eventually go back to being incarcerated because I'm a person who has to learn things the hard way. But I think it was the experience and many others like it.
So wait, hold on. So I wonder, I wonder, like, how many times has he been in jail? Like twice?
I know once he was locked up for a while because if you remember the song "You Never Know,"
Yeah,
he
yeah,
was
no. Yeah, because that's what I was that's what I was thinking of. Okay, so because he he was locked up in the song. Okay, but now he's telling me he was locked. Well, it was like a weekend or whatever. But okay, so like, how many times was he locked up? That's what I'm trying to say. Because I mean, was he locked up before? Did this story happen before or after that song? You never know.
I can try to Google it. Wait, did he just write all of that down here and I wrote it over there like a jerk off? Hold on. Wait, no, these are comments. Never mind. I'm an idiot.
You are.
Alright, let's see.
But you're a lovable idiot. There's a difference.
Oh, cool. I'm not the first person to try to figure this out.
Yep.
There's a couple of interviews. Let's click the bio link because I don't know if you would be able to hear the interview.
Probably not.
Hold on, he was on Mark Maron's podcast?
Uh.
I
Aaron?
never knew that.
Alright. No.
Hold on, where did I just see that? Brings a different. Yeah, I know what he does. I know who he is. Yeah, shit.
What?
He told people, or no, that was somebody else that was on Mark's podcast, I think. I'll have to check that out. Alright, so I'm looking in here. Mass incarceration, yeah, but it doesn't say. Yeah, this doesn't help at all. Thanks a lot, website. You did absolutely nothing for me. I already know all that stuff. You're not helping me out.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find that answer. The answer to that question.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, well, let's try one more. Yahoo Answers. I read an interview with Immortal Technique claiming to be an ex-con with assault charges who spent time in jail. What convictions does he have? I have a hard time believing he's a felon. I researched and got the real answer. He is not a felon like I thought. Aggravated assault. I have a hard time believing he's a felon. Really, dude, freestyles about killing people's families. Dude, people are dicks, man.
Okay. Sorry. Apparently, I didn't close the garage.
Oh shit, somebody said he's a sex offender in 5 states. That's a fact you won't be able to find on Google. That's when you know you just gotta tap out. Because nobody's gonna be doing you any favors in there with that at all.
Wait, hold on. Immortal Technique is a sex offender in 5 states.
That's what the person in that thing said.
I am skeptical of that claim, sir.
Yeah, me too. I highly doubt that.
I mean, hold on, sex offender in 5 states.
Yeah, wouldn't it be every state that he goes into?
If it's on the I don't know. I think I do know the registry is nationwide. They allow you to. Okay, I think the registry is nationwide. They do allow you to search by state. So yeah, I guess I think the person's an idiot.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, you know what? That's a good question. Why not, right? Well, no, I don't even know how you would word that in.
Okay, okay. Is there a national sex offender registry, or is it a state by state? There you go. How to phrase it.
Beautiful, because I would have never figured that out. I would have wound up on a fucking registry.
Who says you're not on one already? Just a different kind of registry. Mr. No Fly List.
Yeah, is there a national sex offender registry? And then all this stuff comes up, or is it by state?
Like, it just seems such a fucking stupid claim to make. Oh, he's a sex offender in 5 states. That's not really how that works because of the registry, but sure, whatever.
Here we go. Let's click on the FBI one. Let's see what happens. Because if anybody knows, these people should know. National Sex Offender Public Website. Coordinated by the Department of Justice, enables every citizen to search the latest information in all 50 states, the District of Columbia, Puerto Rico, Guam, and numerous Indian tribes for the identity and location of known sex offenders. To run a search, enter the site, select the I agree button under the conditions of use, fill out the search, and select search. You can also search the registry website maintained by individual jurisdictions by following the link below. Note the information contained on the National Registry and the state and tribal registries is identical. National Registry is simply enables you to search across multiple jurisdictions. So,
Yeah, so the guy was a full of shit. Surprise.
yeah, really. Although there's a few people I wouldn't mind looking up, but I doubt I'll find them.
I mean, if it's if one of them's who I think it is, then probably not.
Yeah, it's probably exactly who you think it is. But come to think about it, I don't see New Jersey on here. Hold on, I'm looking. Nope, there we are. You are you are exiting FBI.gov. Thank you for visiting. I'm not leaving.
I don't know.
I don't want to go anywhere. I wanted to do it right here so I know it's real. Whatever. I mean, you do what you can do when you can do it, right? So I don't know, man. I love how I do this every time. It is impossible for me to stay on a subject. Impossible.
Well, I mean, the natural flow of conversation, of course, a conversation or talking, of course you're going to go from subject to from subject to subject.
That's true. That is true. Plus, I haven't been doing a lot of live streams lately. I had a great idea for a live stream earlier today, and it bombed terribly.
Why?
Terribly. Dude, I was like, okay, I hit 50 subscribers, 50 plus subscribers. I got an idea. I'll do a live video where I can interact with everybody on the channel, and I can, listen to new shit that they want me to check out. That would be cool. My Wi-Fi connection was not having it. They were like, "Yeah, no, dude, you're not doing that today."
Just wait till you get 100 subscribers, and then you know what I mean. Just wait till you get 100. That's what I did. And the other account, I got to 300. Like, you know what I mean. People have little milestones here and there.
Yeah, well, I mean, 50, I think, is a pretty big one. I know
Yeah.
it's not the biggest, but I mean, that's a pretty big one for me, dude, considering I started this the last month. I started putting out new content and we're already hitting 50. That's a lot.
Sorry
But,
about that.
I wanted to do the videos, the Wi-Fi connection wasn't having it, so I wound up renaming the video the Hindenburg. And I don't think a lot of people got the reference.
Oh god. Anyways, I'm gonna go watch this other stream. You nut job.
Oh, alright. Cool,
Okay,
man.
enjoy.
Yeah. Well, I might as well end this thing soon anyway. I'm gonna go watch this other stream because the one that I'm in with you sucks. That's basically what that just said to me. I'm not saying he said that. Who the hell knows if he did or not? This has been going on for an hour anyway. We're just pretty much babbling on about nothing. But the bottom line is that if you have a small YouTube channel, YouTube really doesn't care much for you, I guess. Which, that's okay. I mean, I'm growing every day, dude. Every day, the numbers are being added up for what I'm doing, which I think is pretty awesome that is happening. So I'm going to continue to do what it is that I'm doing because it seems to be working. People are enjoying it, and I have fun. I have fun doing it, man, because music is one of my favorite things in the world. But I want to bring you guys shit. So I think I'm gonna have to scrape together some podcasts, maybe a list of stand-up comedians, and just throw that out into the abyss. See what you guys think about all of that. Because I know I touched up on it in the last stream. Just because I'm trying to throw a bunch of different stuff out there so everybody can try to find something to enjoy. But I guess for now, I'll wrap this thing up. I'm gonna attempt to get on Discord because he's always bugging me to do that. I have no idea why. I mean, I'm right here. I'm doing something right now. I don't see what the difference is between that and this, but whatever. We will do it if I can do it. And you have Discord. Maybe I'll throw that in the link. The link in the description, even. Too bad I don't have my soundboard up. I would have thrown something in myself. And, you can follow me on there as well if you want to. I don't know if I'm going to do that yet. Because maybe mixing the two things wouldn't be such a great idea. I don't know, man. Either way, let me just wrap this thing up before I talk myself into a hole. I'll catch you guys later.